E3 is just around the corner, and I am so hyped. There's never a dull moment, whether it's an earth-shattering announcement or something going horribly, horribly wrong. So, here are my best and worst E3 moments of all time.
My body is ready.
No matter how much the internet tries to spoil things ahead of time, every year we get one or two incredible surprises. Twilight Princess back in 2004, the Battlefront reboot in 2013, Half-Life 3. Last year I missed Sony's conference because of work, so I didn't get to see Final Fantasy VII Remake being announced live. But I was awake to see Final Fantasy Versus 13, a game originally announced 9 years ago and thought to have been cancelled, re-announced for PS4, looking stunning and elevated to main series entry number 15. And right after that, Kingdom Hearts 3. In 5 minutes, Square basically slayed my entire life. We've had bad presenters aplenty at E3. Tak Fuji from Konami comes to mind as an example of so bad, so good.
If you just continue to press the same button like X, 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 and Y, 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 and X, X, and Y, Y, Y again, you'll be sucked.
But Jamie Kennedy, star of Son of the Mask and Activision's 2007 host, was just the worst. If insulting the audience by calling them basement-dwelling virgins wasn't bad enough, he proceeded to stumble around the stage and kept losing his auto cue.
Ask me how I'm feeling. I'll be you guys. How you... What?
How many drugs was this guy on? All. A few years ago, Nintendo pulled out of being on stage at E3 to broadcast one of their Nintendo Directs to us instead. After their infamously bad Wii music, and infamously not working at all Skyward Sword demos.
Yeah, we're getting some serious interference here, so...
You can kind of see their reasoning. At first, I was disappointed. But then we got to see this.
We have Nintendo's biggest stars backstage, ready to make some big announcements.
Oh, great! Another Mario game! Come on, Reggie, give us Mother 3!
How about this instead?
There are no words.
What was that all about?
One company who maybe should ditch the live element is Ubisoft. I can't pick a particular moment here because there are so many bad ones. Just look at poor Joel McHale being forced to play laser tag. Just look at this poor man they pumped full of caffeine before going on stage.
You have to put down the hand weights and pick up the daggers. Everyone do it with me. I said everyone come on, please.
And just look at poor Aisha Tyler. She's a great comedian, a lifelong gamer, and a symbol of diversity. And here she is, trying to make a meme happen.
Guys with rickets are super hot?
Well, if you're talking Picard, it will be engage.
Okay, good.
Don't even get me started on this stiff, pre-rehearsed banter.
There's the crate.
You take the lead, I'll follow?
Yeah, let's do this quickly, okay?
Cool.
Everybody ready?
Yeah, let's see some teamwork. Oh, hold up behind us. Other players.
Bastards.
Just stop, Ubisoft. I'm not 15 anymore, so I don't care about arguing which console is better than the others. But I've got to say, the way Sony absolutely handed it to Microsoft in 2013 was catty, shady, and beautifully brutal. Microsoft had been undoing all of its goodwill by announcing crazy policies regarding the Xbox One. No used games at all, no lending discs to your friends, needing to be online to verify your games, and all for only
£429 in the UK.
Sony that year was like a boxer, delivering blow after blow after blow.
For instance, PlayStation 4
won't impose any new restrictions on the use of PS4 game discs. They can trade in the game at retail, sell it to another person, lend it to a friend, or keep it forever. These games don't need to be connected online to play. Guess that's a good thing.
This is how you share your games on PS4. Thanks.
Now, I'm not saying Xbox was completely knocked out, but all because of that one E3, Microsoft is still, to this day, on the ropes. Of course, just one console generation back, things are very much the opposite. Sony's 2006 conference was a train wreck. The PS3 was a lot more expensive than the 360, the 6-axis wasn't nearly as impressive as the Wii, and their demo of Genji Days of the Blade was just awful. Not because of any technical issues, even though they are pretty common at E3, but because the guy did stick to the script. A script that had this.
Being based on history, the stages of the game will also be based on famous battles which actually took place in ancient Japan.
And 2 minutes later, had this.
So here's this giant enemy crab, and you attack its weak point for massive damage.
No. I want to end this video on a high note, so before that we've got to do 2 negatives in a row. And for this final worst moment of E3, we've got to sink to a new low. Adjacent a new low. No matter how bad most E3 car crash moments are, they usually have 2 redeeming features. 1, they're normally something to do with games, and 2, they're normally over quite quickly. This performance is neither. It's 2.5 minutes, but feels like 2.5 hours of... Now, my research tells me that this song is meant to be sung in the key of E major, but what he's actually singing in is the key of shit. And finally, we're going from Ubisoft to Sony again. From a moment that has nothing to do with gamers, to one that speaks to us in our very souls. Take it away, Kevin.
I say it's time we focus on what really matters. The games. See, I love gaming. I love walk-off homers and headshots. I love drifting a turn at 100 miles an hour in boss battles with a 600-foot-tall Greek god who may or may not be your father. Gaming is having a ridiculously huge TV in a tiny one-room apartment, staying up till 3 a.m. to earn a trophy that isn't real. But is. Every gamer is a true gamer. Motion gamers, sitting gamers, everyone. And though we may pledge fanboy allegiances to different flags, deep down inside we all serve one master, one king. And his name is gaming. Forever may he reign!
Just gets me every time. Never change E3.